Short polling, long polling, and WebSockets are different communication techniques used in web development to manage interactions between the server and client. Each of these approaches provides a solution for keeping the client updated with changes or new data from the server, but they operate in distinct ways, and each has its own advantages and disadvantages. Short polling is a method where the client periodically sends HTTP requests to the server to check for new data. The client sends these requests at fixed intervals, regardless of whether there is new data on the server. Each time the server receives a request, it immediately returns data, even if there hasn't been an update. Advantages: simple to implement with no special server-side optimizations required. It uses standard HTTP requests, making it highly compatible with all browsers and servers. Client-controlled. Developers can flexibly set the request interval. Disadvantages: inefficient performance. Frequent HTTP requests consume bandwidth and resources, and the server responds even if there's no new data. Latency. Since requests are sent at fixed intervals, there can be a delay if new data arrives just before the next scheduled request. Unsuitable for applications requiring real-time updates. Suitable use cases. Applications with low real-time requirements, such as systems with infrequent updates or simple notification systems. Long polling improves upon short polling. After the client sends an HTTP request, the server doesn't immediately respond. Instead, it keeps the connection open until there is new data to send. If no data is available within a certain time frame, the server responds with an empty message, prompting the client to issue a new request. Essentially, the polling frequency is reduced and the server only responds when there is data available. Advantages: improved real-time performance. The client receives server updates more promptly, achieving shorter latency than traditional polling. Reduced resource waste. Fewer unnecessary requests are made compared to short polling, as connections are maintained but data is only sent when available. Disadvantages: higher server load. Since the server holds many open connections, resource use can become a concern, especially with many concurrent requests. Implementation is more complex, requiring server optimizations to support prolonged connections. Suitable use cases: applications needing moderate real-time updates, such as social media notifications or instant messaging. It is more efficient than short polling, but still lags behind WebSockets in real-time performance. WebSocket is a TCP-based bidirectional communication protocol that allows persistent, full duplex data exchange between the client and server over a single connection. Unlike traditional HTTP, after a WebSocket connection is established, both client and server can send data to each other without needing to reestablish HTTP requests. Advantages: strong real-time performance. As a full duplex connection, the server can push updates to the client in real time, and the client can also send requests instantly. This makes it suitable for applications requiring high real-time responsiveness. Low latency. Once the connection is established, there is minimal delay in communication, unlike polling, which repeatedly opens and closes connections. Reduced bandwidth consumption. Compared to polling, WebSocket reduces the cost of repeated connection setups and lacks the overhead of extra HTTP headers, thus conserving bandwidth. Disadvantages: complex implementation. Both server and client must support the WebSocket protocol, and maintaining the connection requires handling complex resource management, including connection heartbeats and reconnection logic. Not ideal for short-term connections. WebSockets are designed for persistent connections. For short-lived or infrequent requests, the overhead of establishing and maintaining a WebSocket connection can exceed that of traditional HTTP. Suitable use cases: applications with high real-time and concurrency requirements, such as stock trading platforms, online gaming, instant messaging, and real-time collaborative applications. In summary, short polling is suitable for small applications with low real-time requirements. It is easy to implement, but has low resource efficiency. Long polling fits applications with moderate real-time needs. It reduces unnecessary requests, but increases server resource usage. WebSockets offer the highest real-time performance, ideal for high real-time, high concurrency scenarios, but require higher implementation complexity and resource management.
Thanks for watching. For more information, please visit bowsier.com.